Senior Meta engineer reveals anti-Kamala posts are automatically demoted and admits to shadow banning tactics to help Democrats win elections. So basically,
Yes.
you've got kitty corn enthusiasts wanting more kitty corn, and they know they'll get that with "Come Swallow a Heels Up, Pull My Hairs."
Well, here's the thing about the shadow banning. All right. So I have watched a lot of the hidden camera videos that were done by O'Keefe. Is that his name?
Yeah,
James O'Keefe.
Okay, yeah,
James
this
O'Keefe.
is one of his videos, actually.
And some of
O'Keefe
the
Media Group.
and I think Crowder's done a few, and a couple other people.
Yep.
And it's always a date situation, and these guys are literally opening their mouth to try to impress a piece of strange and just destroying, who they work for and even their own careers.
Yep.
Now, do I think he was lying here? I do not.
No,
I do not. And I watched this video, and he was very smug about it as well.
Well, they usually are. That's one thing that I have noticed. That they act like they're and they're smug because they've gotten away with it for so long. But now Twitter is a free speech platform. We have new tech. We have all of these sites where these videos can get out there and not be suppressed. So good luck with your election interference, because that's exactly what this is.
Correct.
Every time you point a finger, three are pointing back at you, face
And
bukkake.
I'm going to be honest. I want to see forward momentum where these so-called platforms for free speech that are actually acting as publishers
Yep.
get treated as publishers. Thus, they are liable for all the shit on their sites.
Yep.
Because
if you're going to act like a publisher, you should be held liable.
That's exactly what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Exactly. Facebook was given the latitude because they sold it like, oh, it's just a public square where anyone can speak.
No, it can't. You're bringing
Not
in
anymore.
Advertisement and revenue.
That is not. Now, listen, I don't have a problem with advertising.
And it's publicly traded as well.
Yeah, and it's publicly traded.
I have no problem.
Yeah,
with
neither do I.
They want to make money.
That's great.
I'm all for it.
But that puts them under certain restrictions, right?
There are some restrictions. But if you're going to tell the country it's a free speech platform and then turn around and bugger everyone in the downstairs mix-up, you need to get shut down.
Yep.
I'm just going to be honest there.
And one thing I have to talk about here is that we know that everything that this dude said was absolutely true, because O'Keefe contacted him directly afterwards to request comment regarding the hidden camera footage, and all the guy said was, fuck it, he hung up.
I know, I saw that one. It was hilarious.
Will Beaten Cheek says Twitter/X isn't exactly free speech either. Well, no one website online is totally free speech.
No.
I was monetized at 50K subs, and when I went against these PDF files, grown adults liking children, I was permanently banned, so they are still protecting those sick people.
Now, was he which platform was he banned from?
Twitter.
YouTube? Twitter?
X,
Twitter?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
You know what? You need to actually take the circumstances of that and tag Elon Musk in it directly. He's been known to reverse a lot of this shit when it's actually brought to his attention.
Yeah.
Just because he got rid of he trimmed a lot of the fat over there doesn't mean there's not some brimelos in there who still like this stuff.
They shut down my original Twitter page, and I've had 2 pages on Facebook get nuked in the past 10 years.
Yep.
And all I was doing was just like sharing political messages. Everyone share. And I'm even my current Facebook, I'm getting all these negative stuff, bullying, hate speech. And all I'm doing is just, it's in my feed, and I just share it.
And also, too, you have to remember that these a lot of these profiles that do get banned or what have you from these different platforms, they're not banned because of your conduct. They're banned because a group of people got together, saw your shit, and didn't like it. So they mass flag you, and they're just like, oh, okay, well, this many people, it's the Bill Cosby syndrome. Well, this many people, making allegations, it must be true. And then they just don't look.
Yeah, listen, there needs to be some type of legal remedy for this shit. We should be able, if you get kicked off one of these because they're a public platform, you should be able to take them to court and sue them for this.
because it is a violation of your First Amendment rights.
It
your
is,
right to
but-
free
Well, I think
expression.
it's just also indicative of how fucking soft we've gotten.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah,
Like a lot of this could be reverted back. Like look at like how when we were raised as kids, like a lot of this shit didn't go on because I first got knocked the fuck out at like 7 years old for running my mouth.
Yeah.
So like I learned real quick. Hey, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
And like you had to bully people.
Turn
in
your
person.
fucking phone off, dude.
yeah, what are you doing?
I don't.
I turned
He's
my-
getting his gay porn notifications from X Hamster, whatever the hell he watches. Huh?
I know he's shopping for a new poop wound to put his
Yeah.
wiener in.
Richard Gere prefers X Hamster because it reminds him of good times.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, there you go.
But here's the thing.
You
All right.
gerbling bastard.
They have this loophole like, well, they're a private company and they can choose who they want on there or not. But the thing is they're operating in a network that was built by our tax dollars.
It's publicly traded,
They're publicly traded.
partially subsidized.
Yeah, partially subsidized. And they're working on behest of the government right now. So
Yes.
indirectly, they are working for the government and they should be able
Mhm.
to be sued as if they were in the government.
Yes. And representatives of Congress are all on these platforms. So when you remove somebody's ability to use that platform, you are also removing their ability to talk with their representative. That is why they decided that these representatives are not allowed to delete their tweets anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it is the new public square. This is the internet. This is the war zone. And that's why we're here.
Yeah, well, as a Green Beret or former Green Beret, you're always a special op guy once you work in that community.
Okay.
The direct action stuff, I'm too old for that. That is no longer viable. But I'm still in the fight for hearts and minds. And that is exactly what I'm doing. In fact, you've gave me so much shit because why do we have all these platforms? Man, not getting because this is I'm looking at it as a war thing, and he's looking at it as an economics thing. We can blend them together in some regard.
I'm not looking at it as an economics thing. I'm looking at it as there's only enough time in the day thing.
Correct. And
part of the reason the internet overtook the legacy media is because you can interact with creators, but
Yes.
you can't interact with creators who have spread themselves too thin.
okay,
You fat ass.
I'm not fat anymore. I lost a whole bunch of weight. I lost
Husky.
30 pounds.
He's husky.
man.
He's husky.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.